Well, we was gonna go frogging last night, but trip got canceled last minute due to work, and now we are making up for it tonight, Saturday night. And we are at John's house doing an intro in his driveway while he dicks around, eats, and yeah. But we're gonna go to the swamps of Ohio. People think that's weird, but it's legit. They got bullfrogs up here. They don't get as big as they do back home in Louisiana, but they get good eating size. So stay tuned, and we're gonna see if we can go catch some frogs. Let's go catch some bullfrogs. What you think about it?
I reckon it's a good idea.
So, this isn't actually a boat ramp, but we're gonna make it work.
Indeed.
Thankfully, the boat is light and easy to deal with.
All right.
Now we're ready to catch some frogs. As long as nobody breaks into the truck out here, it's ought to be a good night. This is real froggy looking right out here. A lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of big bullfrogs in the northern United States of America.
Definitely eatable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna... Alright, come on in.
This is a nice little skint back we got here. What is it, a 1432?
Yes, sir.
Pretty skinny.
Pretty skinny.
Yeah. In order to get to the hot spot, we gotta take the boat out of the water. And where are we going with it?
Right over there.
Right through there. So bear with us. Well, that's where we were, up in there, and this is the hidden frogging spot. Untouched frogging territory. Here we go. Ugh. Good?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's celebrating the 4th. We're out here catching frogs. Got her pushed up on the bank for now. There's a canal over here. We just keep hearing them over here, so we're gonna come see if we can get our eyes on them.
He's right there on the bank, too.
Alright, so move boat from this body of water to completely different body of water from earlier. Sounds great. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Everybody's out getting turned up and popping off firecrackers and black cats and junk, and we're trying to catch some of those. You hear that?
What the hell is that?
It's like a predator call. Like a rabbit squealing. creepy sounds out here at night, but ain't nothing gonna hurt you. We finally made it into this little cut. Let's see if we can't get our eyes on the prize.
There he is.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
First one of the night. Alright, so we have made the executive decision to move on to the river. Is this a river or is this a creek?
Correct.
Creek, but it's got river standards. It's a good sandy bank, just like we have back home in Louisiana. And we've already seen 3 frogs just standing here. We just pulled the boat across, and we have what looks like a really huge frog. So we're about to go investigate, and we might be in the chips on this one. We might just be catching frogs left and right after this. What do you think?
Sure do hope so.
I think we made a good decision. So, hold on to your biscuits.
Atta boy.
That's a pretty good one for Ohio.
Yes, sir. Let's get a good
Check
look.
that out. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. There he is.
Nice Ohio river bullfrog.
That'll eat.
River frog, man. They get bigger in the river. That's a good one.
Another one right there across the river.
Really?
See him? Right there?
Where at?
Right in my middle of my headlight. Left, right there.
Another good one, baby. Welcome to Ohio. Quick little shot. Go. Ohio bullfrogs, not too bad, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Ohio river bullfrog. Pretty good. Feels like you got a crawfish in the belly. That's pretty good sized frogs, man. I'm pretty impressed.
Yep.
Well, we made the right choice.
Yes, we did.
Probably caught 10 frogs in a matter of
10 minutes?
10 minutes. Literally. Good frogs at that. We even let some smaller ones go. So, we still got endless amount of river to mess with and look for some more frogs. It don't get no gooder than this, man. It's gonna blow people's minds thinking of catching bullfrogs this big in a river in Ohio. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.
There he is.
Nice. It'll be good eating.
Ohio River bullfrog.
Got some big ones in there, man. All right, it is the next morning. We stayed out pretty late last night. I mean, that's how frogging goes. You get out there sometimes before dark or sometimes just a little bit after dark, and depending on how the frogging goes, you push it all the way till daylight if you want. But it was kind of slow. The frogs wasn't where we thought they was actually gonna be. We hit up a big swampy marsh to start it off, and there was grass on top of water, all the makings for a good frogging spot, but they just wasn't. They were in the thick stuff, the thick lilies that you can't really get into and get good eyes on them and try to catch them. It was just, it wasn't the right scenario that we thought it was going to be. So we switched over to the creek, and that was the ticket. We got into some pretty good frogs for Ohio. we probably got close to like 10 total, not a lot. I mean, in Louisiana, you can go out and catch at least 50 some nights, you know, over 100 on good nights. But this is Ohio, it's different. But there's a lot of good frogging locations. That creek was the ticket, and we probably caught the majority of those good frogs within a 50-yard stretch of that creek, which is really, really good. But we ran into a little roadblock. There was a tree down across the creek. We didn't have a chainsaw. Couldn't get the boat across it. So naturally, we're gonna have to go back with a chainsaw, cut that tree down so we can go back out there and have a good night of frogging and hopefully get a few more miles out of that creek and get some more frogs in the boat. But for the rest of this video, I'm just gonna show y'all how to skin them out and cook them. It's really simple, it's really easy, and this will be kind of like a catch and cook video that you can look back on if you are interested in catching some frogs. So stay tuned. Alright, so we ended up with like 9 frogs. Not the best night out frogging, but I'm not gonna complain. We're in Ohio. You know, it's not exactly it's not gonna be Louisiana, and I know that. So that's one of the big ones we got from last night. It's a pretty good sized frog, you know. Anywhere you're at, you know, that's a good eating frog. So it's good meat on there. I was impressed by a few of them. Bellies are huge on these things. Bullfrogs will literally eat anything they can fit in their mouth. I've skinned frogs out and I've found little baby turtles in their stomachs. I found other frogs in their stomachs. I found crawfish in their stomachs. I found fish in their stomachs. I found mice in their stomachs. They will eat anything that they can fit in their mouth. And if they can't just eat it all in one gulp, they'll bite it and shove it in their mouth with their front arms. They're pretty cool critters. And you gotta put them out of their misery. I mean, it's just like hunting. You gotta give them a quick, painless death. Hit them on the head real hard. Usually does the trick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and start skinning these things out. I'm gonna kind of position the camera a little better. That way you can see where I'm actually cutting them and what I'm actually doing to skin them all the way out to get them ready to cook and all that. So first, I get my knife and I make a little ring right behind these little ears right there, right under his throat, right behind his ears back here again. Just a perfect little ring around. And that's so I can get my fingers underneath the skin. Because once you make this incision right here, these frogs' skin comes off so easy. But before you start really skinning, you got to go ahead and get rid of those feet. Now that I did that, go ahead and stick your finger down there like that and just peel down. It's pretty simple. Now he's got his clothes off. Get him like this. Just cut them legs off. Cut them legs off. Get rid of it. And there you go. Perfect eating frog leg right there. Put them in a bowl. After you get them skinned out, put them in a bowl and clean them out with some water and get anything off that meat that you can, because these are ready to eat. I mean, all you got to do is roll them in some batter, or put some butter on them or garlic and wrap them in foil and grill them, however you want to do it. Alright, so we got the frog legs all skinned out and everything like that. So I'm going to stick them in the fridge because I'm going to eat supper in about an hour or so. And go dump the guts in the woods or put them in a Walmart bag and let the trash man deal with it. I think you can do that. I don't know. I don't live in the city, so I got neighbors close by, but not really in the city. So, yeah. And I'll get back with y'all whenever I go to cook them, because whenever you cook these jokers, this right here is the best stuff to use. Look at this. Louisiana brand fish fry. This stuff is the bomb on frog legs. So I'll get back with y'all in like an hour, but it's really gonna be like 2 seconds on the video. So the 2 seconds is up. Forgot to mention I soak them in milk for like an hour. So we'll drain all this milk out of here in a second. And then let them drip dry and roll them in there and put them in the grease. Well, there you go. Cook them till they're golden brown and dig in. You getting that, camera lady? Get some good B-roll of me chewing. That was a bone. Wow.